Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we're back for some more of the Persona 4 Golden Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we got to figure out who is the next person to be falling for the trap on the Midnight Channel, and that of course is going to have to be with Naoto. Now Rize did go and tell us that there is going to have to be some clues that we're going to be searching for, and currently at this moment we've only found just a couple of them. We will have to be searching for the rest of them here in this episode for today. Now there is going to be some cops that are going to be located on the north and south side of the central shopping area, so we're gonna have to make sure to go and find them, but mind you, they are going to be showing up on different days, so just be a little bit beware about that. And that's what the most annoying thing is about going and doing some of these different clues before heading off into the actual said dungeon, is that like whenever there's like a situation that always happens, you're always gonna have to like try and jump into like the next day or something to be figuring out what exactly is gonna happen from there. And I really wish that here in this said Persona games, or any other type of Persona game for that matter, is that I just wish that you could just do it on like just one singular type of day, and that's basically about it. But unfortunately, it seems like they don't want to do it as the easy way. They want to make things a little bit more annoying. But I guess, you know what, like while we're kind of waiting around for like some other type of bits of days and whatnot, like, you know, why just go and just do some of the different type of side stuff while we're here. And that's basically about it. Now, we are trying to do an Enma quest, if you guys don't know. That's why I was going out of my way to do some of that fishing stuff that was happening here. Currently, we have to go and search for a special type of fish. Unfortunately, that fish that we originally had before, I think it was like a special type of goldfish, we don't have that. So we're going to have to go and search for that again at some point. And so far, my luck hasn't really been all that too great. So maybe at some point we'll go and find a shopping channel or something like that may probably have that said goldfish, and maybe we can go and use that for the said cat, because there's somebody that's somewhat terrified of cats, and we're gonna have to go and find that said person so that we can show them a cat so that they don't have to get terrified anymore. And then that should at least help out with the ranking of the next thing with Enma there. But I think currently right now we're here on Monday, so let's finally go and continue onwards with the last bit of this said stuff here of the clues investigation that we do need. So currently right now there is the one cop that we had to go and meet up with. We have to go and now talk back over here to Chie, which then from there we should be arriving back over to that said cop once again, and he'll give us a little bit more info that we have to go and speak to another cop from here, and he only shows on other particular days, so basically we'll have to wait until tomorrow, and then that's when we'll be able to then go and continue onwards from that. But make sure that while you are throughout here on Monday, is that there is going to be another said person that will be walking around within this roadway that will give us another said type of clue before heading off into the said cop, because I don't believe the cop will actually show up until you go and meet up with this said person, I think, which that's also really annoying as well too. So let's go and meet up with the said lady that is here. So she'll go and let us in on some information from that, and then we'll be jumping right back over here to Dojima's house. So let's just go and do that. And by the way, if you guys don't know, since we have been reading quite a bit of books so far, we have now our expressive type of personality with ourselves a little bit better, so that we can now go and meet up with Nanako. And finally, throughout here, with having Nanako once again, we'll be able to go and do some more boosting of our time as well. So very nice around with that. So let's go and kind of chill around a little bit with Nanako here for the time being, and let's see what she has to go and say here. So she basically says, don't tell Dad about something, but what is it all about? So let's go and ask what happened. So it seems like there's going to be something of like some sort of paper that she's going to pass us over here, and we're going to help out a little bit for this. So it's apparently some sort of parent surveys thing. Well, you know, if she's a little bit too nervous to go and ask her dad about it, well, of course, we'll be along there with her as well. So always a good, helpful brother, of course. Because, you know, just like me, since I have my own sister as well, you know, sometimes I'm always having to help her out with other things as well, too. That's just the brotherly thing to go and do out of our way. Alright, so let's just go ahead and jump on into the next part here. Here we are now on the 20th of September here. And that does mean that we have another one of these special type of teacher quizzes. So let's see what this is going to be all about. Now, I believe we have to go and hit on the last type of text dialogue there about the non-Gerarian or something like that, which I never even heard that word before. So I guess that's kind of like a number for when you're like in the really old type of age, I guess, around like 90 or 100 years old. So yeah, so here's the other cop that is just chilling around over here. So we will have to go through a little bit of some important dialogue here. So now since we got most of all of that we do need, well, now it's time to go and head back over here to the Junes department store and head back to the TV and figure out where we need to go to now. Which Rize should at least be able to go and figure it out here now. And now, mind you, I know that currently at this moment in time, with all the type of personas that we have, we don't really have a whole lot of persona characters alongside with us for creature-wise. Because I know that before we used to have like a whole stack load of stuff, but then I was doing a lot of fusions and everything. And of course, my friend Joseph was also helping me out in the process. So currently, we only have about like 3 like main type of personas on our team, but they have been working out pretty well. So again, we can go and see how well that they're going to be within this type of new area for when the time does happen too. Potentially for the next episode. So this place looks pretty freaky. It looks like some sort of like sci-fi set or something, you know?
Hey, doesn't it remind you of those secret...
And I think that's what we're also going to be bringing this up as well too.
Yeah. I used to watch Featherman all the time when I was a kid.
Like whenever I see that type of like red and blackish type of like weird color that's going on, like whenever we jump into like a dungeon area, it seems like we're kind of like going into like some sort of like Twilight Zone type of place. Kind of feels like that, right? Because like right here within the Midnight Channel, everything's like all weird and displaced, right? It's like some sort of like other type of dimension. But since we are getting ourselves a little bit closer to the end of this set episode, I will have to go and give this an outro for today. So if you guys do hear a vacuum upstairs, unfortunately, there's some neighbors going and doing some vacuuming at this moment in time. But I'll try to at least get this done as best as I can. But thank you guys so much for going and checking out this set episode for today. See you in the next one for Persona 4 Golden. And of course, peace.